Yo, party people, what is up? How about that WrestleMania SmackDown? We are literally a day away, less than 24 hours, than the first night of WrestleMania. Dude, the energy is in the air. It's that special kind of feeling like the ending of a great saga of movies finally reaching its finale. Dude, I am ready. I am hyped. I hope all you guys are too. But first, we're going to run down everything that went down here on WrestleMania SmackDown, top to bottom, start to finish. So, get ready, because newest episode of Get to Gabe covering WrestleMania SmackDown is about to start right. Let me check. Oh yeah, now. Alright guys, so we got things kicked off with, honestly, it's looking like the way we're going to end night one of WrestleMania. The Usos and Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. For one thing, I am so super hyped for this match. Overall, I feel like there's no really who is not hyped for this match. If you're not, check your pulse, and if it still ain't working, then just stop watching, because clearly you don't understand anything. But like all of us who do understand, dude, that pop that Sami's gonna get in SoFi Stadium, bro, the second music hits, is gonna be great. Him, Cody, and Seth are all gonna have like the best reactions of the weekend, and him and Seth, we're gonna get those tomorrow. But guys, like Sami said, it was time to get everything out before these two teams literally go to war tomorrow night for the Undisputed Tag Team titles. Everything got laid out. And Sami and KO, they were both like, dude. And first time it was really hearing from KO to be like sympathizing with the Usos and really saying like, yo, I'm a little conflicted. Because, you know, I really loved you guys, and you guys, like, I looked up to you when I first came here, and then like you turned that around and, you know, basically almost like kind of stabbed me in the back when you went with your cousin. And on some level, I want to kick the living crap out of you, even though the other part of me really doesn't want to do it. And then Sami, again, like he's been doing ever since he turned his back on Roman at the Rumble, truth bomb after truth bomb. Because Usos try to keep saying it's their same thing. He's like, yo, hey, I know y'all ain't talking about loyalty. Sami, I know you ain't talking about that. And Sami's like, nah, because y'all need to realize family is not just about blood. It is about loyalty, and now I've always been loyal to you, Jimmy. I've always been loyal to you, Jay, and to the entire family. But Roman is the one that has never been loyal to you. Basically, kind of what I expected Sami to say. He said, I'm going to do one last favor for you. I'm going to beat you for those tag team titles and remind you who you really are. It was deep. I am so literally psyched for this match. And thanks to a little accidental slip from Jay, it sounds like we got our main event. It sounds like the people's choice, the people's voice has won. And Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens versus the Usos will rightfully main event night one for Sami and Owens' coronation as the new Undisputed Tag Team Champions. It's like I said before, I want to see the bombast big hug between Zayn, Jimmy, and Jay, bro. Come on, like, give it to me. That's how this story ends. That's how this Sami Bloodline story ends. Please, Papa H, give us what we want. I'm begging you. Alright guys, tonight we had the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, and it was won by the almighty Bobby Lashley. Honestly, kind of expected this. I think a lot of us did. Me personally, I was like, okay, it's probably the last two are going to be the two possible winners. LA Knight and Bobby Lashley. LA Knight made it to the final four, so that was kind of close. But in terms of Bobby Lashley, it makes sense. Again, this whole thing sucks that he's not going to end up getting on the Mania card because of how this whole Bray Wyatt storyline just fell through the entire crack. So it sucks. But he's professional. He'll take it on the chin, and he'll deal with it. He's a pro. It sucks, but it is what it is. Honestly, I kind of almost expected LA Knight to win. They always say over the years, like, hey, this, Under the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, it's like, builds the next, top, launch your career, and it really doesn't. So I was like, okay, maybe, LA Knight wins, and that kind of gets used, and Triple H will start using it finally as, almost a little bit of a launching pad in a sense of, hey, when you win this, that means you're going to get, a decent-sized push, right afterwards. And it sounded like LA Knight's going to get a pretty big push post-Mania, so I figured that might be the direction they're going. But I understand Bobby Lashley. He was one of my top two picks. He deserves it. Again, we all feel bad. None of us, including him, wanted this to be basically his WrestleMania weekend moment over, this period of time. But It is what it is. Honestly, he's probably like one of the most credible Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winners ever. And maybe aside from like Braun Strowman, because at least he like held the Universal Championship like a year afterwards. But either way, congrats to the almighty LA Knight. Yeah! Super over. It's whatevs. You're cool. So, again, boom, boom. Nice job, Bobby Lashley. Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner. Alright, guys. So, before we continue on with SmackDown, I just want to, talk about something really quick. And it's about our guy, the dude, living legend, Dominik Mysterio. First things first, Michael Cole, dude, you're my guy. But I'm like extremely excited for tomorrow for Dominik to beat Ray, and you're just like, oh, about this, about that piece of garbage. I'm loving it. And then, we're all hearing reports today of, Triple H so high on Dominik, which we've heard before, but he's going to keep pushing him as to be a star post-Mania because he is the star of the future, and I'm absolutely eating this shit up because literally since day one when he turned heel, so many of y'all were still like, oh, cool, Dominik turned heel, but like, you still lame as shit. Well, this guy right here, look at this face, the gift of Gabber, was literally continuing to say, this Dom, man, prison Dom, whatever you want to call him, living legend, doing living legend kind of shit, and I am loving it. Dude is want to turn into one of the best heels in the company, and behind the Bloodline storyline, Dominik and Ray has had the absolute best story. So, give it up for Dom. Mad props. He's going to beat his dad. He will. They're saying it's going to be long term. Maybe like this isn't a one-off, but I don't care. Dom has to get the dub at Mania. That is his big moment. And I swear to God, any of y'all, a lot of people have gotten on Dom. Now, they jumped on the drain. The gift of Gabba started. Choo-choo, freaking all in it, baby. Guess what? If this man literally shows up in an Eddie Guerrero lowrider coming down that dope-ass WrestleMania ramp, it's over. Dominik literally will be in, like, satanic, even MJF, in almost kind of a sense of just being, like, a straight-up dick. And I will be loving it. So, guys, let's give it up for Dominik. And if there's any of you still haters out there, shut your mouths and enjoy the living legend himself and God's gift that is Dominik Mysterio, and appreciate the time that we are getting to live in his greatness when he beats his father tomorrow night at WrestleMania. Dominik Mysterio, ladies and gentlemen, one last time. Living legend. Alright, you guys, finally got down to the big confrontation. All roads lead to Roman, and Cody Rhodes did the unthinkable. He quoted Tupac. California Love. I didn't even notice it right at first, but I was like, wait a second. I've heard that.
That's Tupac!
And I was like, son of a bitch. He just did. The videos and memes are already out there. It's hilarious. Go check them out. I'm sure they're still up. But it was great. Aside from that, the video package they freaking did to hype you up for WrestleMania, guess what? Success. I'm super even more hyped for Cody Rhodes to become the next undisputed champion and usher in a new era of WWE. And then, of course, Roman, all you have to do, make like his, there's a joke, 15-minute entrance to the ring. Just be like, hey, dude, Cody, it's time for you to acknowledge me. All right? But if you notice something significant, Roman only held up the WWE Championship in Cody's face. I mean, we've heard in interviews that Cody's like, hey, that's the belt I more feel in my heart because that's the belt my dad couldn't win. But also due to the reports that we've heard, a new world title belt has been designed and literally could come to TV tomorrow. That's how pretty much ready it is, and it's Triple H approved. So basically signifies that it looks like we'll be getting that new belt after Mania. So they almost maybe kind of did tease the fact that Cody might win, if you think about it. But we're just going to have to see how good. I mean, Cody's going to win anyway, but we're going to get a new World Championship. It's going to be time to say goodbye to the Universal Championship, or at this point, literally, the Roman Reigns Championship, because if you look back at all the past champions up to Roman Reigns, you're going to be like, yeah, that championship was with the Roman Reigns Championship, because, held it for almost 3 years. Whatevs. So, guys, I am so hyped, though. WrestleMania, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, and I'm telling you right now, the end of the end of night 2's episode of Get to Gabe is gonna go just like this. So, taking a pour from Paul Heyman. Spoiler alert: adrenaline in my soul. The undisputed champ is Cody Rhodes. Wow. It's going to be great. Okay, you guys. The WrestleMania SmackDown is done. It is finally here. Don't freaking pinch yourself. It's not a dream. WrestleMania is finally here. Stage is dope. Literally like a freaking movie theater. I'm so hyped, just like the rest of you guys. And the night one main event is going to be exactly what it should be. Zayn, Owens, Usos for the undisputed tag team championships. But so much more on that card is going to be dope. Like Dom versus Ray. My God. And Seth Rollins versus Logan Paul. Then night two, more awesome action, including Hell in a Cell. And finally, Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns, undisputed Universal Championship. And maybe that's the day. Jay's gonna turn the whole world upside down by freaking super kicking or hitting Roman in the face with a belt to cost him his championship. God, imagine that reaction. Holy shit, wouldn't even be an appropriate term. But guys, take in this moment. This is the first WrestleMania ever where y'all getting to experience the show as, a member of the Gifted Gabber community. I see you. You're out there. Take it in. It's an historic moment for me and for you. So guys, you're not going to want to miss WrestleMania. I know a lot of you are not. Just like I know a lot of y'all are going to like and subscribe. And make sure to check out what your boy, the best Gifted Gabber in the biz, has to say after both night one and night two of WrestleMania. The feast has been laid out. Grab your forks, grab your knives, or just go in there straight with your freaking hands. I don't care. It's time to feast on the movie masterpiece that is WrestleMania 39. Go Sami, go Cody, and remember, who better to gab with than your boy Gabe. Alright guys, I will see you after night one of WrestleMania when we have new Usi, Zany, KO Tag Team Champions. See y'all later.